What's going on, everybody? We got an exciting video for you today. We wrapped up New York's deer season doing some deer drives on public land with a bunch of buddies using the muzzleloader. So we had some success. We had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. So we're going to get right to the action. But before we do, if you guys are enjoying this content, please do us a favor. Like our video, subscribe to our channel, and then head over and check out our social media channels at Just Hunt Club. It helps us out a lot, and we appreciate all the support we've been getting this year. So without further ado, let's get right to the video.
I can show where you're at. So we'll all walk down together, and then when we're at the bottom, I'm going to split off you and Scotty Bob, but Matt can kind of show you on Onyx where you want to be. Once you're down there, you'll kind of know it.
Yeah, so we're going to basically be hitting, this is the main brush lot. We're pushing out here, and then I'm going to swing over and hit, there's a little extra portion of it there, but you're going to want to be down right on this corner here, probably 20 or 30.
Do not run the lines. Look how cheap you are. You just up the
I
property lines.
Oh, no,
you didn't even, yeah, see, he's so cheap. He tries to use everything for free. Surprised he hasn't defaulted to Google Earth.
Well, he has. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I keep an eye just when you get down there too. That place is filthy with oak trees, so there's probably gonna be some. Last year we pushed $2 out of this drive.
But then they went. They went above you, right?
Yeah, they were between me and the corner, and that's where I think I'm having Scott just a little ways off the corner.
Yeah, you want someone in the mix there who's gonna like take any kind of.
This is a good one down in the bottom for filming. Yeah, I'll
make sure that those guys aren't afraid to smash the vineyard brush and stuff.
Yeah, no, they're not.
What do you do that?
It's the last day of muzzleloader season here in New York, deer season. Last day for the deer of 2020. We're here on a piece of public ground. We got 6 of us, and we're doing some deer drives, bumps, whatever you want to call them. We're doing some forced movement today. We just got set up on the spot we were walking in. There's a pile of deer sign. We actually bumped a couple deer coming in here, so we're gonna sit tight. I got a doe tag, and I still have both my buck tags because I haven't shot in a buck yet this year. So not gonna be picky. Take a doe or a buck of any caliber, most likely. So Cody's got tags. We all got tags. So it's gonna be a fun day, hopefully, of bouncing around and getting some more meat for the freezer. So Ross's muzzleloader has proven to be good to me so far, so we'll see if that continues. I don't have her thing covered up though. Take it off 7. That'll work. I'm thinking they're either gonna shoot out there or come right down this point, so you'll probably want to be like right here. It's definitely a deer looking right at us. Take one step to your left.
Do you see where the ridge you can't see past the little bump? Look for a white dot hovering over top of it. Too far left.
No idea, there must be a tree or something in front. It's definitely a deer looking right at us. How far is it? Take one step to your left. Look right down. You see the white patch on his neck? I got you now. There you go.
see it now?
Yeah, I saw it. There it goes. Yeah, dude, this scope zoomed all the way in.
I got a shot at the shoulder from here.
It's gonna go right up to him, probably. Oh, there's a pile of them, dude. Holy
Get
crap.
back here, get against this tree. Get a muscle.
I don't see them anymore. They went back up over there.
I can still see some. Right towards that guy.
There's like 8 or 9 of them. Alright, it's first drive down. Somebody shot up there. I don't know if they got one or not. We had, I don't know if they were all does or not. It looked like it. About 8 or 9 deer came up out of the gully and ran that ridge right up top there. Just probably like 150 yards. And I didn't want to shoot up there, kind of up on top of there. So had I been in a tree stand and shooting down, it'd be a little different. But I didn't feel comfortable shooting that far. So we're going to head out here and see. I think they came from the bottom. So like you said, Cody, I think our wind, they hooked down and they caught us, and we actually kind of bumped them to ourselves. But I thought they would have went right up to the other guy, but I guess not. Now we got to walk out.
Does it ever become like redder at all?
Two good ones.
I haven't.
Good one.
Too good.
You didn't see them at all though?
No.
Yeah.
Did you see all the does that came up?
I
from the
didn't. They
bottom?
must have come from like it's just well, they're
9 of
deer
them
all.
came up
He
here.
saw a bunch of those too. I'm in the middle and saw like none.
I think we
he said
bumped
that
them
like
back to us because
like
the
a
wind was.
2-year-old and a
Yeah, no
3-year-old
shots at
buck
those
came
ones.
out. So.
They're like 150 on
Yeah.
top of a ridge.
It's like-
so it's like
Pardon me. Well, he said he put it on coming at him on the shoulder, so we're hoping that's like,
Blowing access,
but
yeah.
or like because that like is it from where he
Which
was
way do you
aimed down. But so I'm wondering if he
That's what-
turned or if
Yeah,
he could be
must have-
dead right
or else
there.
You
Never
guys probably
saw
would have
him.
seen
Yeah,
it.
like this.
Is this right at the shot?
It was-
Where were you standing?
Up the other side of that log up there.
Oh, okay.
You can see all the hair on the ground over there.
Yeah.
Splattered right away though. I mean, like this is just like I don't like it, but like you said, it's hard to.
250 grams of blood.
Yeah, you wonder if it like hit the blade, like.
It should have gone. You know.
Yeah.
actually,
Got a golf ball.
It was quartering 2, so it may not have exited, but
Was he hard quartering too?
You were on the point of the shoulder. You
I was
said,
on the point of the
yeah.
shoulder, although he was moving.
I'm wondering if it stayed
Yeah.
on the same side, like went in, hit the shoulder,
Hopefully
and
it-
kind of.
Yeah, it could have just
Coulda-
busted right all the way.
Could have.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Got one in one. See if we got him down or not.
It's starting to turn a little more bright out there. I wish they could stop right here.
There's a chunk of liver.
Right up here.
If he's got that one hole and it was quartering 2, it could have pumped into that gut and that like
Yeah.
junk.
He might have gotten it right now. Not even following it.
This is a lot better.
Enough to follow.
I'm colorblind, so it looks brown to me, like no matter what.
Yeah, it's not straight.
You can't not miss that. Colorblind.
I mean, that one I shot last night.
Well, hopefully, it's on our 4th hunt this year. I don't know. I'm pushing my luck with that one, but
Good primer.
yeah. just high enough to be in those branches. I could, like I said, warn one, but I'm not looking to do that. We'll see what else comes out. When they were coming, they were behind that big tree. I was like looking exactly, and I'm like, I couldn't see him until they come around that like big tree the way I was kind of sitting there.
There's some big does.
Yeah. Way up. Oh wow, huge group. He should, hopefully they turn up by him. They're coming out of them, and there's a ton of deer coming out.
The one was a nice buck.
Was it up? Oh. Definitely picked the wrong hedgerow today. That would have been. The first three were in range the whole like down the hedgerow. I mean, I could have slung one then, but all the others, then there was 3 more on the other side of the hedgerow, then 8 of them, at least I think. That's what he said. He thought there was a nice buck in the group. I didn't even, like, I could just see
He
it.
ran along the back side of that
Yeah, so I thought I saw buck tracks.
Yeah, he thought,
Like, that way, but how does he not?
I think he can only see because he's in the stand.
Yeah.
Three
I
big
mean,
does just barely made it in the brush right here.
Yeah, I could see there, and I saw what I thought was a buck track
across
coming
the
out top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw a nice one.
Yeah. You get it on video, we can look back at it.
Yeah.
Number 3. We stacked them up good in there.
Sardines.
All right, make it happen. See that big oak with all the stuff coming off of it?
Yeah.
That probably is a pretty good spot because you can see a little bit more. Where do you say not to shoot back down that way, right?
He said pretty much you have free range to shoot, just don't shoot kitty corner. So that way.
Shoot back towards that.
Shoot one of them, shoot one of them, shoot one of them. Right now. Yep, right there.
Oh man, she went down to the bottom. I told you, I was like, I know there's one sitting right in there.
Nice shot.
Yeah. I couldn't shoot her back there. There's up over the hill, but right when she got below there, and I knew I wasn't gonna send one 7 miles that way. I think that was a big doe too.
Yeah, that was the biggest
That was
one.
the biggest one. Greg just texted me. He said, "Just close your eyes, point the gun, and shoot."
Oh, because they unload the gun?
No, he was just saying that. Sweet. Just waiting for one to come barreling right at us out of that stuff.
Yeah, you just got done saying that.
I mean, the driver's right there. That's why. I mean, I could have shot right here, but I don't know who's above them. I don't know. What I knew was once I got down here, obviously it's a drop off.
Sweet, do you reload or what?
I don't know. I mean,
She
they're
died
right-
right at the bottom of it.
I know. I'm like just like hoping she was gonna
Catch a
pile up
tree.
right in that tree. If I knew he was back there, I would have shot her right here. But I can't do
Yeah,
that.
you don't know where he's at.
Yeah. About time. I was like, no way shooting off this drive. This was the one that they were hoping for. I was just giving Matt crap, saying he said I was gonna get a shot. I haven't gotten a shot yet. Still accurate though.
Hello.
What we got?
A doe.
One that's gonna
give us some work.
She rolled.
Doe.
She rolled.
She rolled.
And she went sliding, and she's at the bottom. I can see
Oh,
her.
you
She
bastard.
started to roll. I'm like, get that tree, please. But we can get. You guys don't have to.
Kyle said he wanted to get his steps in today.
Watch sticking.
Yeah, we got some.
At that point,
we got
I
some
saw you
stairs
guys
to
and I was
climb
like-
here.
I turned to him. I'm like, I'm just waiting for one to come right from here.
He just got done saying
I
it too,
literally
and all of a
just
sudden,
said it,
just
and 3 of them came out because they were just does. Awesome. But I didn't know where you guys were. I wanted to just right there, and she came here, and I'm like, freaking house. And then she got there, and then I shot her like right before she went over the edge.
so it's kind of cool. He shot the biggest one, but not very cool now because she's down there.
She
all the
rolled
way.
all the way. So
Yeah.
Oh, it's not as bad as the big buck that I shot on the forest like 5 or 6 years ago was like this times 3.
whereabouts? Did you watch her go?
Oh yeah, she's at the very bottom right there. She's right there. You can kind of see her body there.
Oh yeah. There she is.
Well, kinda. Almost rather have a little guy.
That's the entrance or the exit?
That's the entrance.
That's the entrance from the side.
I think where it was running.
Yeah. She's running. Coming up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Cool.
It's a long ways up there.
Probably 30 pounds lighter at least.
Me and Scott gets to be all-time driver next year.
So how do you do this?
What are you doing here?
So, so yeah, basically you look at the dentine and the enamel on the doe, on the bottom jaw. So you go right here, count down, so you can see your wear lines. 3.5 on that. So if it was a 2.5, these valleys, this would be, these teeth would look a lot more uniform. And then right here, you see how it kind of footballs out on that third tooth in, the fourth tooth in? That's telling me 3.5. If it was a 4.5, you'd have like a pencil lead tip. That would be right there. And then 5.5, it starts getting dished. Or you have just a little valley right between them. And then they really start cupping out. But you look at these last teeth and you look at that one right there. And that'll tell you.
So is that the same for a buck too?
Yep. Yeah. So his would say 2.5. Guaranteed.
How old is that doe?
3.5.
Now, how does that change depending on if they're like an all woods buck or all woods?
Sometimes
doe?
the tooth wear will be different on either side, because sometimes you get funny ones where they just hit heavy on one side rather than the other, and you just got to look at the other side. But
Or down on like Long Island, they wear faster because there's so much sand.
Yeah.
They'll grind.
Yeah.
They'll grind
So
faster.
I always heard
just like
different,
duck bands.
like yeah,
But you know,
it's like
each
agriculture deer versus
year
like big
our
woods deer.
accuracy goes down. You know, because I've aged.
Well, I know, like
looking at you look at a jaw and you go, oh, okay, that's 4 or 5.5, and it's a known age deer that was tagged 7 years ago.
What's the difference between that and pulling the teeth out and sending them into a lab? What do they do?
That is
that
the
is
most
more
accurate, yeah. That is like they put on basically like tree rings.
they do the cross section, and then they look at it under a microscope.
Cementum and
All right.
But this is the quickest way for us to get a fast subset.
Yeah.
Did you ever find that, Scott?
Not yet.
All right, so there's a camera. It's about the size of a cell phone somewhere out here.
I still think it's in one of my pockets.
You didn't give it to somebody else, did you?
Oh, somebody's gloves right here. That's mine.
Oh, I got it. It's in the deer. That deer out of camera.
It's getting even better. Their PS5 in there somewhere. Probably could sell one of those for like $2,000 right now.
Kick it harder. I need that Christmas money. Come on, baby.
New York deer season has come to an end. We are headed back home now. I was able to harvest a nice doe this afternoon on some drives with some buddies. We had a blast today. It was a lot of fun. Got one buck out of the drives. I didn't. Another guy, and then that real nice doe. So it was a good topper to end off the season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you like what you've been seeing, want to see something in particular, and drop a comment below, give us a like, subscribe. It helps us out a lot, and we want to keep bringing you stuff. So let us know how we're doing, and let us know if you want to see something else. See ya. Thanks, guys. Yep. Yeah, let me know. Let me know when you want to shoot some geese. So that's a wrap. We'll see you sometime. Sometime not now.
Bye-bye.